Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Core Class Tasmanian Kid. So here he is right in front of us. Before we take a look at the figure itself, we're going to take a look at his packaging here. So it's Core Class box, you know, it's very small, the size of my hand. So you got Legacy United up there, Beast Wars 2 Universe, Tazmania Kid with the Maximus one right there, Hasbro, Transformers. Up top you got a nice piece of artwork there with the Tasmanian Kid, Generations to Karatomi. That's a really cool piece of artwork. That same piece of artwork is over here on the side there. On the other side you got that Legacy United artwork. You got Tigerhawk up here, Windblade, two of the Rock Transformers over here. I forgot this guy's name, Thundertron. I think that's Energon Megatron right there. Yeah, and then Tasmanian Kid right there, 40 years. And then on the back, you know, words and things and stuff you need to know. And then 20 steps, robot mode, beast mode, another description. On the top, Legacy United. So yeah, pretty cool box. Inside, it's just yellow. So that's where the figure was. But yeah, so that is it for the box. Now, taking a look at the figure itself here. It's a really cool beast mode. It's different from the usual ones. I thought it would be like a remold of Rat Trap, but I don't think it is. Not from at least like what I've heard. It's very different from like other beast mode Transformers that I have, so it's nice to get a different change of pace going on here. But you can see it's a very nice looking beast mode. I only have one complaint about it, but we'll get to that when I get down to transformation. You can see you got the back paws here for feet, front ones, face, blue eyes, tail, which I wish had a little more, like it continued the black stripe going down, but that's alright. Here's the underside of it. You can see the beast robot mode chest there. The top, the side, and the other side, and then frontal view and back view. So articulation wise, his front paws do go all the way around. His back ones have a ball joint here and a ball joint here, but these are also the robot mode hands, so you know. His head doesn't really move. The only thing that opens is his jaw, which opens really wide, which is a little weird. And then he has his tail back here, which doesn't move at all. I mean, it kind of gets a little swivel, but that's because that piece comes off there. So yeah. Now for some comparisons, here he is with another little core class, the 86 wheelie. Here he is with the Legacy Iguanus. Now this guy's not going to stand up. Oh wow, he did. Of course, only when the camera's on. And then here he is with the Legacy Evolution Lio Convoy. So you can see how these two look together. And then here he is with the Legacy Evolution Nemesis Copy Convoy that has eyes in the lion mode. I wish they gave eyes to this demonic creature, but you know, that's that. And overall, you know, it's a solid beast mode. You know, it does what it sets out to do. So with that being said, let's get on to transformation. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here and just pull his tail out, and that will become his weapon later. Then you're going to come back here to these. You're just going to untab his shoulders from these side pieces here. So untab that, so that looks like that. Then you're going to take his front paws here. Ooh. Bring them back, up out of the way. Then you're going to open them up here, like this. There's just tabs here that are going to go into slots in his chest. And then I bring these all the way back into there, because I'm so used to like Tigatron and Cheetor doing that. Then this is the one part of the transformation I was talking about. His scalp going in beast mode. This is a different, separate piece. When you go to attach, it doesn't go down all the way. So normally when you're transforming this, these are the knees and they're supposed to tab into the leg, and then that will tab into the head. But as you can see, they're not tabbed in because I had to lower the head a little bit, push the scab down a bit just so that, or scalp down a little bit so that it actually looks like a full piece there. But you know, these little grapes that I have. Just gonna lift that entire section up there. Then you're gonna wanna come to the beast mode head and just split it in half. Separate that out there. Then you're gonna wanna bring his robot mode head up. Bring his legs down, and then I'm just gonna take his paws here, bring him down. Bring his legs down. Then you're gonna wanna come to one arm. This is where you relower the back again. Come to one arm, bring it out a little bit, other side, bring it out a little bit. Then you wanna open this just a slight inch so that you can bring his arms up here. Then they're just gonna shift up and into his robot mode body. So you got it looking like that. And then you can just close that back up. Then you're going to want to bring his legs down here. Like I said, his knees do tab in. You can untab them and move them around if you want. So I'm just going to separate him just a little bit. And then you're going to come to his robot mode head, rotate that around, and then come to his scalp piece and flip it in, just like that. And then come to his hands here, rotate these around, like that. Then you're going to come to his feet here. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the Tasmanian devil head up. Then you're going to come to the jaw, open it all the way back, just like that, so it makes his foot and heel. So bring that down, flip that back. And then there you go. There is the Tasmanian kid in his robot mode. And you know, for a little core class figure, you know, it's a pretty decent robot mode. It's accurate to the show. Beast mode isn't really accurate to the show. I forgot to mention that because, you know, it's an anime and they always go drastic. But yeah, so you can see here, it is a quite nice robot mode. Really looks like Rat Trap, honestly. You can see you got the little little ears here on the sides of his head, blue eyes, the technically bottom jaw, which is even on his, which is technically on his feet, but it's also here on his chest, arms here. The hands, legs, the little devil face on his feet, on the back here, you know, it's yeah, he's like 90% backpack, but hey, it's a core class, what do you expect? You got the front legs here, you know, that's up there. So, you know, it's a pretty good figure. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint, so he can do a full 360. Can't really look down, he can look up a little bit. If you want, 2 shoulders are on a ball joint. So he can't do a full 360 because of his backpack, but I don't really care about that. Arms do go out, but after a while they will just like swoop down into place. You can see it's like slowly going down here, and there you go. So you can't really get in too many poses with him without his shoulders like fighting you. Yeah. His lower arm here, however, has a ball joint on it. But if you want to use that as an elbow joint, you'll have to rotate his arms like that, so then you can have like that, technically like double elbow bend, I guess. But if you want to use an elbow joint, yeah, you do have to rotate the arms around, which is what I'm gonna do when I have him on the shelf, because that just looks, I mean, obviously that looks better than that, but posability wise, which is how I have my figures on the shelf, they're all in poses, is gonna be a lot better to have him like this. But there's a reason why it is better for him to have his arms like this. It is because of his accessory. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. Okay, I forgot I was doing articulation. Legs go up that far, knees bend that much. He does have a lot of like ankle movement for transformation. He does have a little bit of ankle tilt. You could see, like you could do that. You can swivel his knees out if you wanted to. And the heel, you know, because it's a jaw, you know, you can move that around if you want to, like, extra stabilized for something. But, yeah. So anyway, his accessory, this thing, his tail. So it is technically a gun, and it has these ports on the bottom of his arms here. So you can just plug that onto there. And you can see what I mean, why it's better to have his arm like this. You see it's going to stick out here. If it's rotated like that, it's going to bump into his backpack here. See what I mean? So even if you're doing a pose or something like that, also the shoulder is gonna fight you. So it's just a whole thing. So for me, it's just better to have his arm like that when posed. So yeah. So also, sorry, I'm like really spacing out during this review. It also has a port on it, so it is blast effect compatible, but obviously you're going to use a smaller one. So I have this one from Slitherfang, which you can just plug on there like that, and then yeah, so he can do that, shooting that off there, which that's obviously going to stay on him for like the rest of the video. See what I mean? Look, that right there, it was just bumping into the backpack. But yeah, so, and he just fell over. So the gun kind of does make him side heavy a little bit, but if you stand him right, it'll be just fine. So now for some more size comparisons, which this is going to take up a lot of room here, so let me just move this around. So now for some more size comparisons, oh wait, actually I can do this first. Hold up. One moment, because I can do the core class ones first. Here he is with the 86 wheelie. Here he is with the Legacy Core Class Iguanas, which is one of my other favorite core classes. These two are really tied. I think I like Tazmania Kid more. I almost said Rat Trap. I think I like Tazmania Kid more than Iguanas just because it's a beast former and I like beast formers more. But also Iguanas' motorcycle mode is a little problematic. But it has killer articulation, but so does this guy. So, but yeah, there he is with that. Now we gotta scooch the camera back for the bigger ones. Excuse the wires. Here he is with Legacy Evolution Lyle Convoy. And then here he is with the Legacy Evolution Nemesis Copy Convoy. So yeah. So there you go. There's the Transformers Legacy United Core Class Tazmanian Kid. And you know, for a core class, it's really good. The only little gripe I have is the scout piece, but other than that, I really do like this figure. Definitely, well, not definitely, because I'm still on the right about it. I'm debating whether he's better than this guy, but I'm pretty sure he is, because you know this was first wave of Legacy. Now on Legacy United, so it's just come a long way from that. And also the engineering is pretty cool with how the legs become the front of the head for the Tasmanian Devil mode. But yeah, overall pretty great figure, and I really do like it. So with that being said, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit that subscribe button down below, because this, along with many more reviews, will be put up on my channel. And go follow me on Instagram. My link is in my channel somewhere to that, so you will see all the photos I took of this guy and all my other Transformers figures, including one that is arriving today, so thank you God for that. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Ray's Gaming Core video. Peace out, everyone.